What's good with YouTube? You already know, Big Flacco with the convict's perspective, and I'm gonna smash, dash, slide on through with a little bit of energy. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, do all those things to help support this channel, and hit that bell notification for future fire content. As you can tell, we're gonna be talking about Rico Too Smooth. He gave an interview, but he also dropped a new release yesterday called "Set the Record Straight," where he pretty much goes at Chito Ranas' brother's Jalisco's death, and kind of did this as a response to the little Thai diss that Chito Ranas did in his last video, La Lefty, right? Where at the end he laughs about little Thai's death. Now, I get why Rico Too Smooth did this video, right? Okay. But at the same token, two wrongs don't make a right. Just because Chito Ranas had this little ties after he died does not mean to sit there and go, take it out on Jalisco. But I get it though, man, because there's been a lot of pressure coming from upstate Southsiders, down south, and a lot of the disrespect that you want to respond. So he actually responded to that. What this new generation need to understand that there's this term that people use, dead issue. Okay. Now, where that derived from was this. Now, when there's people on the street that need to go, there's funk, there's whatever conflict, whatever's going on out there, right? As soon as that target or that op gets hit, knocked down, it becomes a dead issue. You're not supposed to disrespect the man's name. You're not supposed to speak on him. It's dead. They're no longer a concern. So when these people bring it up, it's kind of a form of disrespect. A lot of people be saying like, hey, Flacco, man, you're favoritizing the North and you're biased towards the South. Nah, I'm not biased at all. It's just that some of these issues and incidents have been created by those individuals who represent the Southside car. I'm not generalizing or putting a label on any of the Southside car, but these individuals like Bozo who start talking shit about the North, or Lefty Gunplay who start calling out other people and disrespecting them and saying fuck the North. These are the individuals that I say and speak about. Nothing more, nothing less. And these are individuals that have done so without anybody trying to instigate any conflict, right? If you could show me where they were instigated and someone, lit a fire under their ass to do so, show me. But they haven't, okay? And that's what makes it hard with this diss track, right? Because you know what? It wasn't Rico Too Smooth who was attacking, Jalisco or Chito Ranas or any of that stuff in any of the videos. But it was Chito Ranas that was attacking Little Ties first. So, I mean, you're going to feel a certain way about your boy, and you're going to want to make your point. So he went all in, pretty much on Chito Ranas and his brother Jalisco. I don't think he had to do it. I don't think he should have did it. But it's hard for me to really knock him when the other side did it first towards them. See, that's where, like I said, that's where I get put in a uncompromising situation. Because a lot of these incidents, it wasn't the North that was initiating it. It's always been the South in every incident that's happened recently. Check out this interview right here. And look at how Rico Too Smooth answers these questions.
Who we got here today?
Rico Too Smooth, you already know what time it is.
Cody tuck by my waist, bitch, don't get banned. How you the plug, but you broke, just a middleman. These niggas goofy when they telling all them fairy tales. Talk all that gangsta in them songs and then they go and tell.
I got a few questions for you, man. It's a lot of noise going on in Northern California. You ain't got to answer these if you don't want to.
That's right there is a channel called Brown Rogue, man. He's a paralyzed individual. I think he's either a homeboy or affiliated with the homeboy somehow.
But there's a whole lot of disrespectful thing going on with Lefty Gunplay. How you feel about that, man?
Daniels, anything they gotta go up north, I ain't going there.
Shit, honestly, bro, you feel me? I don't really be paying attention to it. I mean, obviously it's in our face every day, you feel me? So we gotta see it. But you feel me? I just keep doing me, you feel me? I fuck with the thugs, I support the thugs, niggas. I'm all for the thugs, you feel me?
See, that right there is exactly how an individual, whether you've been to prison or not, is supposed to conduct themselves. Really professional. Kind of bypass it. As you already know, Lefty Gunplay has been running his mouth about a lot of people talking shit, saying fuck North, they fuck this. You don't see Rico Too Smooth saying anything. He kind of knows what's going on, but he gave an answer like, hey, we're not letting it fuck with us. He could have sat there and utilized everything Lefty Gunplay said to sit there and attack certain rappers from down south, but he didn't. So for a lot of the Southsiders, right, who get upset, think I'm picking on the South or being biased towards the South, it's not. me doing that. It's because of the actions of people like Lefty Gunplay or Bozo, who just start talking shit about the North unprovoked. Even though Lefty Gunplay and others have kind of initiated talking a lot of shit, right? Rico still didn't fucking go in on all of them. Now, I can see where he went all in on that diss track towards Chito Ranas because of his boy Little Tice. I'm not saying that's right. In fact, I think it's wrong, but I do get it. It was initiated on one side first. But both Chito and Rico Too Smooth need to understand the game. Once you're out, you're done, you're taken out, you're a dead issue. No one's to even really respond or talk about you or even mention you. It's no longer an issue anymore because it's dead. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It wasn't even the Southsiders that took out Chito Ranas' brother Jalisco. So just to sit there and badmouth and talk about Little Tice, there was no reason for him to do that. So he pretty much opened that door. So it is what it is, right? Now, Rico did go hard on that track. If you listen to it, that track is clearly all about Chito Ranas, his brother Jalisco, and just talking smack. Like I said, man, this new age of rap game, new age of the streets, it wasn't always like this, man. Like I said, it was business. People would sit there and like I said, the dead issue term came from situations like this, so people didn't speak upon the dead's name. But I leave this question to the viewer. Do you really think Rico Too Smooth would have did a diss track towards Chito Ranas and mentioned his brother Jalisco unless Chito Ranas went in on Little Tice? I don't think he would have. As you could tell how he's already reacted to Lefty Gunplay, it hasn't got too personal yet. So he kind of tried to avoid even answering anything about the dude. He ain't tripping off it. Like you said, it's all thrown in their face. They know what they hear. Just like the Southern rappers are listening to what's going on north, the up north, they're listening to the Southern rappers. So they're very well aware of what people like Lefty Gunplay have said. But he's not giving it no time or no energy. But his attitude towards Chito Ranas is a little bit different. Watch this clip.
What is a Chito Ranas?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I've been trying to figure it out for the longest, bro. I heard me. I had to. Hey, they say it's a frog or some shit.
The fuck, man?
As you can see, they used some of Chito Ranas' comments and statements that he made on the interview he did with Mr. Criminal, right? Which kind of made Chito Ranas look a certain way at the time, right? It was a very emotional side. You know, he was on all kinds of drugs and he was feeling the loss of his brother, which is part of life. This rap shit people don't understand could get real just like the streets get real. And that's why you're seeing these incidents that are starting to occur based upon people's actions. See, it all comes down to your actions. How you act and display yourself on social media and what you do, you're going to get back the same energy from others, regardless, whether it's right then or later on, man. And like I said, man, if people could tone it down a little bit, there'd be a little bit less drama, less this, less that, right? But there's certain individuals that feel that the only way to get the attention is to clout chase. Now, I think Chito Ranas can rap, right? I think he definitely got heat. He got some skills, right? But if you're going to sit there and you're going to open up the doors to attack other individuals, don't expect people to keep on sitting back, allowing that to happen. And I think that's why you're seeing the North take a different type of stance when it comes to all this. Whereas before they were much more quieter, now they're starting to speak out because, hey, you can only sit there and talk shit for so long before people get tired of it. And a lot of people did get tired of it. Like I said, the only reasons why I've attacked not even attacked, critiqued certain rappers like Lefty and Bozo is because they opened those doors first. It's not like they're not doing anything. They're always instigating and talking shit first. So therefore, that's my critique of it. That's how I feel about it. That's my opinion. Right? Now, if a Northerner starts to do it first, I'm going to have the same opinion of them. Right? But the responses it's hard for me to sit there and fault them for the responses because there's been so much shit talking or disses coming from individuals from the South. You kind of feel like, man, these dudes deserve to kind of clap back. They weren't the ones that instigated it. And that doesn't mean I'm biased towards the North for saying it. It's just the fucking truth. You know, Lefty made it very personal when he put out Lazy Boy's name out there. You know, I mean, to be honest with you, why is he even disrespecting the North anyways? Why don't he just focus on what he's doing down south? You know, in the rap game, you know? I guess it's another way to bring unity to attack the North. Because it kind of makes you ignore and avoid all the set tripping that they do down south. Because let's keep it real, all these hoods be going at it with each other sometimes, right? So you start to find a common enemy, the North, you get something that the other South Side cars can fucking ride with. And as hard as the South Side has tried, right, they can't have as much unity as the North does for some reason. You see the North having like strongman competitions together. You see them at the gyms. You see them doing all this stuff. Whereas on the South Side, it's hard to get them all in one place, staying sober and getting along. You know what I'm saying? Something's gonna always almost kick off. It seems like that, man. Of course, the Sud is the predominant faction in California. I admit that, especially in Southern California. They're not the dominant faction in Northern California, but in the prison system, yeah, they're one of the dominant factors. We all know that. You can't take nothing from them. But it puts them in a position to where the unity is less there, though. And it's more about business. It's more about following orders. Anyways, this is my reaction to Rico Too Smooth's little diss track and his interview. Like I said, it should have been a dead issue. These guys need to realize that, man. Leave that shit on the streets when someone dies out there. Focus on the current and what you're doing now, right? And interviews just like what Rico Too Smooth did when they talked about, Lefty Gunplay. That's the way that the North has been usually addressing all this fucking noise. And he still kept it professional, right? It may be a little bit different towards Chito Ranas, as you're going to see right now as I end this video. With that said, I'm gone.
What you got coming up music-wise?
Oh, we got a new album coming out with my nigga Herminator, you feel me? He made all the beats, crispy, clean shit. I got a bunch of singles on standby that's dropping with visuals. Think they going stupid. We going up.
Y'all go follow Rico Too Smooth, man. We over here tapped in.
How we gon' catch you when your ass don't even be in state? You out the way up in LA thinking you a hella ball. Stepped out of bounds thinking he's safe, they did him hella cold. Alley-oop, get him gone, shut out the 4A. Swim in the ocean with them sharks and let them DOA. But anyways, fuck that nigga, I could care less. He went to prison, heard the news that his brother got strapped.
Man, I salute you.